So Bridget from France is asking, I'm about to open my restaurant. How big of a menu should I start offering? And we're going to answer that in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hello everybody, my name is Sham, known in the industry as the responsible restaurant owner. And for the last 10 years, since 2008, I've been helping people open and run their first successful restaurant. And I'm now sharing this knowledge, this experience with the world. Bridget, thank you so much for reaching out. Well, what can I say? You can start by having 75,000 different items on your menu. I do not recommend that when you first get started. You want to make sure that every single item on your menu is delicious, and you want to make sure you are not confusing people about your concept. You have to have a very clear concept. How many items should you have on the menu? Enough to satisfy the different tastes out there. The fact that I have opened this restaurant in the Silicon Valley, gosh man, the guests were extremely picky. You need to make sure you have something for vegan people. You need to make sure you have something for vegetarian people. You have to make sure something for pescatarians, people that only eat seafood. You need to make sure you have something that is gluten-free, something that doesn't have gluten, etc., etc., etc. You can make a list, actually Google all the different allergies that people have in the world. There is lots of them. You are not going to be able to please everybody. Here is a very interesting strategy that I do recommend. Start with a very simple menu that you master. Remember, if you are a small, medium-sized restaurant owner, you're very concerned about your cash to get started and you want to last. This is not a sprint, guys. You need to hit the floor running. Don't get me wrong. You need to hit the floor running through proper preparation, but you need also to last. The longer a restaurant is open, the higher the chances of it to remain open. I'm going to do a different video about just that concept, but you want to have a very simple menu where everything is delicious. And the thing is, those items are going to establish the reputation of your restaurant. When the people are finishing their experience, you're going to reach out to them because you're going to have an amazing wait staff, correct? You're going to do a proper onboarding process. Remember, your waiters are your sales force. Take extremely good care of them, and you're gonna tell them, hey, listen, how was your first experience here with us? So it was delicious. You're gonna get feedback, and you're gonna give them a little card that says, hey, would love to keep in touch, and just hand it to them. What does this card has? Name, email address, date of birth, comments, and do you do catering? And if they fill up that information, guess what? They want to hear from you, and let them know that whenever you're going to be launching a new item, tell them, hey, after many research and work, etc., and love, obviously, that's the secret ingredient, right? We are deciding to launch a new menu item, and would love to get your feedback on it. Would love to be one of the first one to get started. If you have been following my videos, I'm a big fan of establishing your online reputation. Get people excited. Everybody wants to meet the person behind the camera, like you guys want to meet me one of these days, right? So here you go, and you write that card and you maintain and use that as a way to build momentum with your team. People like to hear actually momentum with your team and your guests. People like to hear about the involvement, the improvements, especially if you're able to target your community. Bingo, it's a winner. So to answer your question, Bridget from France, here it is. Have a very simple menu that you can master, that you can prepare fast. People don't want to wait. When you're first going to open your restaurant, you are going to get slammed. All this time, all this work that you have been doing, putting your restaurant up to par, the decoration, the painting, all that stuff, people have been driving by or walking by and they're noticing and they're excited about it. And everybody wants to be one of the first one to try the new stuff. So you're going to get slammed at the beginning. You do not want to be a jack of all trade and a master of none. I repeat, you do not want to be a jack of all trade and a master of none. So what you do is that you have a very simple menu, very delicious. We make sure that it has plenty of options to satisfy the little kids, the gluten-free, the vegan, the vegetarian, the allergies. Simple, but it is delicious. Very simple dessert, and you just let them know, hey, we are keep on adding items to our menu. Would love to actually have you be one of the first one to try it out. Let us know what you think. And everybody wants to support a first start restaurant, you know, because it's a new one. You took a chance on that community, and that community wants to reward that. Guess what? People don't like to drive long distance. The first reason people choose a restaurant is proximity. I'm sure, and I'm all about building a destination. I'm all about building your restaurant as a destination. But most of your guests are going to be your neighbors that are going to come to see you because of convenience. Build also, let them know, get them excited about the fact that, hey, you're going to be offering discounts for the local members of the community. Things of the kind. So I do know I want a little bit on a tangent from just menu engineering and design. I will be making a video just about menu engineering, which is how to build your menu in order to maximize profits, and that will be for another video. So until we meet again, this was Sham, the responsible restaurant owner. Remember, the secret ingredient is love. Guys, please do comment. I'm sure I missed lots of different things, but this page is for the community and your feedback is extremely important, so please do comment. And until we meet again, be kind to each other.